Okay, so we're going to be talking about deciduous forest biomes. As you can see on the map, they're located in North America, Russia, parts of China, and Japan.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about seasonal variation in climate. There's 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And during the summer, the average temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and it starts in early June and ends July. And then the winter average is a little below freezing, and it begins in December. The average rainfall is about 30 to 60 inches a year, and most deciduous biomes are located near the ocean, and ocean and wind play a really big part on the temperature and climate change.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about animals. The animals that live in deciduous forests are able to adapt to changing seasons, so they mostly migrate or hibernate during the winter and then live off the land the other 3 seasons. The trees and plants provide food and shelter for them, and like a lot of them, you would think like bears are only like carnivores, but they can also live off the plants there because there's not a lot of other predators. One general characteristic of all the plants in the deciduous forest is their broad leaves, which lose water quickly. So during the winter, it's difficult for them to absorb water, so they drop their leaves. And then they stay dormant in the winter and then bloom again in the spring. Okay. And then the soil, since the leaves fall off, the deciduous forests are very fertile. That's why they're a lot of times converted to agricultural lands. So as the leaves decompose, their nutrients are absorbed by the soil, and so the growing season is long, and that's just what makes, because the leaves fall off, it makes the soil very fertile.
Yeah, so this is environmental problems. Some environmental problems that you can see is acid rain, cutting trees, and forest fires. Um, the acid rain is caused by industrial and vehicle emissions. Okay, so acid rain is caused by industrial and vehicle emissions. This causes damages on the leaves and causes them to produce less seeds. Cutting down trees being cut down for wood or for free space for agriculture leaves thousands of species of animals without homes. And forest fires are also a threat. They burn down a great amount of trees and while this is good for the soil, it will take a couple of years for the trees to come back and grow, be homes for animals. How to lessen the environmental impact. Vehicle emissions is a huge problem. Some ways people can help with that is to not use cars as much, maybe to ride bike, exercise, walk. It helps the environment and also helps people too. Um, we're losing trees by the minute. People can start helping by maybe going around and planting trees. You can basically plant a tree anywhere you see soil, and it's not illegal or anything, so you could do that. And littering is another problem because of animals are being killed because they eat things that we throw away, like plastic bottles or cigarettes or gum. So picking up is also a good help for the environment.
And did you pause it? I also want to add that deciduous forests can be divided into like 5 different layers. The first being tall, like hardwood trees. The second being like younger sapling trees, and then herbal plants, shrubs, and then mosses.